Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Farthest Frontier. We've just dropping off the last two planks here at the marketplace and it is now being built as we are heading into winter. We should have enough food here. Now our market is there and our market, I believe, is driving up, a bit of lag there, is driving up desirability over here. I'm pretty sure that's the case. If we hit the G button, we can see desirability, has in fact come up a little bit. Not a lot though, a little bit only. So now people can go and collect their stuff directly from the marketplace. And one thing that I wanted to actually bear in mind is now these storehouses and all of the places where you can actually store stuff, you can actually deselect stuff. So what I want to do is this storehouse, for instance, I really don't want us to be storing food in here. Can I can't switch it off all at once, right? Yeah, it's a bit of a difficult one still. This game, as mentioned, is in early access. Oh, and one more thing. This is a new series. Please hit that like button if you are in fact enjoying it, so that the YouTube algorithm gives me some love. Also, if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, it might be time to do so. And I have, if you want to support the channel, I don't offer memberships or anything like that as yet. But if you wanted to support the channel and you want this game, you could consider doing so using the affiliate link in the description of the video. And then in that way, I will get a little bit of a bump because of your contribution. So yes, okay, now let's get into this. So I have switched off all the food stuffs over here. The rest of the stuff I think is okay to be stored in this location. I don't think we can actually do a transfer. I want to throw these things out to the storehouse. Let's move this guy a little bit closer. These guys are all kind of hiding away in their respective houses due to a bit of a blizzard, but there they are coming back out again to do some work. Oh, I think we do need to sort out our waste. Yeah, absolutely. We need to do a compost yard because waste will start to stack up and people will get sick. So we definitely don't want to do that. Now, what I want to do is I want to effectively remove actually all of these usable items. I want to remove from this wagon. The idea is not to store that in the wagon. I would rather do the other stuff. So let me just quickly unclick all of this furniture in the wagon and barrels and glass and all kinds of things. Let's just get rid of that. I also don't want to store any food in the wagon. So let's do that. Just want to see before I continue with this, are we doing anything at the moment? So we've got our cemetery up in here, up and running, our graveyard. There's the one person. We've got room for like 192. One of the things that we do need to do is look at that food situation, is we need to get cracking on farming. Now, I don't want to put farming in this very area. So if we go fertility, we could do a bit of a farm in this location, which wouldn't be the worst idea, actually. It wouldn't be the worst idea. However, animals will probably start eating stuff there. It's also not bad in this general area. Again, animals will be eating it. So maybe instead, let's start by putting a little crop in this area. Oh, I need that ASAP. It's got a monthly cost associated with it, but at least we can afford that now. So not storage, but food production. I want a crop field. So if we run that little road through here, probably something like 8 by 8, like so. Yeah, I like that idea. It'll take them some time to build it, so we'll get cracking on that particular component. And one more thing. So I'd like to do this, and then what we'll do is we'll see about tying that in over there. So we've got a slightly different. Can we tie that in? Yeah, absolutely. So that's all tied in. The other one I would like to do is probably extend just this one right through there, and then we can also extend beyond there. Okay, so there's a bit of work for the guys to be doing if they needed to. I wouldn't mind swapping this stuff out, but I'm not sure we're going to be able to do that. I will clear out the rest of the foodstuffs here also. I don't want them to be stored in the wagon. I think they perish pretty quickly. But the other stuff I think is okay. It's all okay really. But predominantly it's going to be these two that I saw in here. Ooh, I definitely don't want. Yeah, I don't want some of this stuff either. Don't put water and the likes in here. Maybe some of these. Maybe, but not grain. Maybe some of those. Some of those ones, because you do get the foragers to go and collect them in slightly different areas. So that's okay. Now, the other thing I needed to get going on would be, let's extend that little path up there. And at the same time, I wouldn't mind kind of extending that up in that general direction. Now, in this general area, I would like us to do this whole compost yard thing. It's under resources. Yeah, under resources. Yeah, somewhere like this. If it's too far away from town, oh, we'll do it over here. Ooh, it'll rip out some of those things though. It's year 2. Yeah, maybe I don't want to get rid of those just yet, but we can do. Ooh, actually, that's not a bad. Set up right over there. So I'll pop it in there. So we'll start building that. There should be enough planks for that to work. Excellent. There we go. Food stocks are low, but the guy should be working on that straight away. We can also expand by adding yet another piece. We could also, we have still got a bit of room for more people, so we don't necessarily need to build new houses just yet. The rest of the stuff is looking pretty good, actually. Pretty good. We're starting to generate a little bit of gold. This guy will start moving some of the waste products out of the way, which will be a good thing. Now, if we bring this guy over here, can we start trimming back some more trees in this location? And I'm also keen on maybe putting in another hunter over here somewhere, so we can start hunting on this side. There's another predator being sighted. Oh, this time it's a bear. What's going to happen? Everybody's running. Everybody's running. Everybody's running. The bear is attacking my house, and they will steal some stuff. Oh, yeah, there we go. Eating some of my stuff there. Luckily, there's not a lot the bear can grab. But yeah, the hunt. We need some hunters. Ooh, no. There we go. Run off. Where's my hunter? Sort this out. Towers would also, towers and soldiers and things would also sort out the bear. Hoping the bear is not gonna. Yeah, the bear is the bear leaving, or is the bear continuing to hang out over here? Anyway, this guy should now go and collect the waste being generated by my houses over here, and hopefully people won't get sick. What we can also do is maybe do a little bit of exploring. I know there's a mountain around here somewhere, so let's get a few people to head out and explore. 26 people at the moment. What else can we get? We could get a tannery. I'm assuming we do have hides and stuff. Not again with these animals. Another wolf. I do need. I'm going to build a hunter on this side. This is getting a little bit. Out of hand. Grab me another hunter's cabin, and I think I'll place it over there. Even though food is going to have to travel quite a distance to get there. Anyway, that's going to be okay. I'm going to place another hunter over there, and we'll use this hunter to kind of cover this area off. There should be a fair bit of animals here that can be hunted as well. Come on. Another villager died. Villager killed by a predator, which is absolutely unacceptable. Food stocks are low, but not that low. We only have a very small population at this point, so food stocks should be pretty reasonable, actually. Okay, get that thing built so we get another hunter out here. That would be useful. And then there's some more stuff. We need to keep building stuff to sort us out here. Now, I'm going to move this one over here, and we'll try and deal with whatever we find here. But hopefully, more hunters will allow us to better deal with, it gives us more food. And it gives us more other stuff too, but it allows us to better deal with some of these predators that's constantly harassing us. I can also do another forager and get some more of this other stuff around here. We also will probably at some point want to collect some willow and herbs and stuff, but maybe not that important just yet. Okay, let's do what is next for us. So we've got we don't have a fishing shack yet. We've got a smokehouse. That's fine. So those are it, and we're getting our first little farm up and running over here. What's next with these things? The tannery is something we can get. The cobbler shop, the Fletcher building, I think, is pretty important as well, and the basket shop is something that would be all pretty useful actually. All useful buildings, all very useful buildings. So a tannery, I think I'm gonna place a tannery somewhere over here. So let's start heading out some of the more industrial. This is kind of the industrial area. This is going to be our heart, our little town center area, and we may grow it out into that direction as well. But yeah, tannery will help. We're obviously getting some farming going straight away. Are we doing some stuff here? Yeah, let's grab some stuff there. Another predator being sighted. Excellent. See, this is where our hunter is sorting us out, and immediately that carcass is being used. So there's a fair bit of wolf activity hanging out over here. We can also start farming in this location at some stage, and we are. This takes a lot of time to prepare. So anyway, we'll get that farm up and running. Oh, one thing we keep forgetting is that I need to provide additional wells. Wells are important everywhere because they buildings catch fire, and then it's a little bit of a challenge for us to deal with if we don't have wells around. Now I'll try and squeeze it into an area like this where we're not going to get anything else in there. So I'll put the well in there, but I do want wells pretty close to everything really. So put a well there, and then I'll also move a bit of a well out into this general direction. At some stage, we'll definitely get some fishing going on over here. So let's do a little bit of exploring in this general direction, so we can see where that goes. Probably a little bit of a fishing shack somewhere over here would be quite useful too. This is built so they should be able to get water. We'll get a bit of stuff going on over there. A basket shop is important because that allows people a workshop where basket makers use willow to make new baskets for village for workers. Baskets increase the efficiency of your village by allowing them to carry more. Okay, so what I would like to do actually is I think I'm going to do one more row of houses over here. So let's start off by just placing our housing in this location, not too close to the bad desirability areas. We'll do a little bit of that, and then behind that, I'll do the industrial buildings that don't require. What I can do is anyway, that's okay. Just get all of that done. There's plenty of wood to do that. So then, on the other hand, we go to resources. There's buildings like. Tannery. So the cobbler shop, for instance, I can do right there, and it's not an issue because it's not a desirability issue. So what I'll do, Fletcher, basket shop, those kind of things, because it's right across this. So what I'll do is let's turn this guy around. It's yeah, there we go. So I'll do the basket shop right over here. So we get cracking on that one, and then we'll have a look at what is next. Probably the Fletcher building, which can get stuff over there. That's actually going to be pretty good. So, ooh, interesting. I can do that, and we can have room for a little garden on the other side too. That's pretty good. I like that. So we'll get that going. And what I'll do is I will run a little pathway through there. So it's a little gritty at the moment, but I like it. And our food stocks are looking awesome. What do we have over here? We've got some gold. We've got some tallow. We don't seem to have any of these. What I can do is I can drop one. We don't need two people to be working the tannery at this point. Just the one producing hides will be all good for us at the moment. So that's going over here. But I believe it's maybe dropping stuff in here. No, it's not. It's not. The Fletcher is... We've got the Fletcher. Okay. What we do need... This storage will be empty. So I need this guy. I'll just take this, grab this guy, and move to this area where we will be getting some willow. It's only a little bit though. but we will be getting some willow over there. So we'll do that. And the other thing I thought might be useful is for us to start going into fishing, at least starting with a little bit of fishing. Food production, a fishing shack, probably all the way up here somewhere on the edge of the water. It's not looking good, guys. It's really not looking good in terms of the fishing quality. Over here, up here, maybe. Really not looking good. Maybe I'll hold off on that and maybe build an extra forager, if anything, to kind of deal with that kind of stuff there. This is still slow going. We should be getting that up and running fairly soon also. We're out. Okay, what I want to do is let's move this guy further in here, and I want to now switch off all the other stuff. Well, actually, berries and bushes will switch off, and any stone and wood that we collect over here, please come and collect that for us. I would also like to actually shift and remove these. Ooh, that's okay. You can go and collect that. Don't do this. No harvesting required over there. This is slowly getting done. Hides and things, are they going straight over here? No, they're not. Anyway, this makes it easier for people to actually collect some goodies. We're also generating a bit of income from it, so that's pretty cool. Fletcher is done. Okay, so what I want is please produce a fair bit more arrows than you would actually produce bows. So that's how this mechanic works. This mechanic, you kind of put a ratio, a production ratio. So this building generates arrows and it generates bows. So for each 80 arrows, please produce 1 bow kind of situation is what we're doing now. I think that's going to be all good for us. Yep. Heading into winter yet again, and we still haven't cleared this one out. Have we started collecting some stuff? Yes. So we have started collecting some waste byproducts. We have a fair bit of room for people, and we can actually upgrade if we get enough planks. So that will be something that we're going to head into fairly soon. We have done a bit of exploring, so hopefully this guy... Oh, yes, that guy's running out of arrows, so there's some food available over here. Smoking is happening too. Is this guy generating a fair bit of food? Yeah, absolutely, and some hides, so that's pretty good. Hunting and the likes is underway. Now, you can build temporary shelters out here in the middle of these areas. So that's something that you can in fact do. This guy is full, but it should be moving over here. Yeah, no problems. No problems in moving that over there. Okay. I think we're pretty good. The food supply is not bad. These supplies are pretty good. Once we reach 25, 50, then we can move on. We've already got 2 people working here. That's a little bit, I can't really justify adding any more at this stage, I think. But yeah, it's something that we need a fair bit of action on in this saw pit. Let's add one more. Let's add one more and just get that stuff moving a little quicker. It's too cold to work the field now. Yeah, that's kind of it. I'll put it. We can put a few more guys over here. We can probably do another little well over here too. Just want to make sure we keep that going. So if I place a well over here in this corner, yeah, that should be all fine. And these people will get a little bit of desirability from that component. That's good. There's a fair bit of firewood ready to go. Lots of stone at the moment, actually. So I'm not too fussed or too worried by that. We will, when we upgrade, we'll get access to some mining of clay and things like that as well. So we've got the Fletcher building up and running. The basket shop. Actually, no. This is the. Oh no, that's the Fletcher building. This is the basket shop. So not producing baskets just yet because we're still waiting on some willow. So that's and the tannery. We need a cobbler. A cobbler is the last thing we need. Oh, 35 more. We do need that. People will complain if they do not have access to shoes. So we'll get the cobbler up and running too, even though we are struggling with our plank situation over here. But that's okay. I think slow and steady is the way to go with these games. My general view. Plenty of deer around, which is good. I don't see any boar, but there seems to be 4 boar around over there. We can do some more hunting over on this side. Also, I may actually expand by adding yet another hunter over there. Now that we've got the Fletcher, we should be able to provide a fair bit of stuff. I haven't seen... Well, the production of this stuff is happening. Villager is getting scurvy. Now, scurvy is produced by, I think, lack of different food sources, which is unfortunate. Okay, now this guy is going to be able to produce some shoes. Shoes. We are cutting off the side of the mountain here. Lots of coal here. Lots of coal over there. Coal. And the one we're going to struggle with a little bit is clay, I believe. But I think we've got clay over this direction. Not a bad deposit there. Not a bad deposit at all. And we should have some clay down this area as far as I can remember from the exploration. But that might be a little bit further away. Anything up into this direction? Not that I can see at the moment. The deer's hanging out over there. But no, I think we've got a pretty good town site, actually. A pretty good town site. We will be doing walls and towers and stuff, and we'll probably see our first raid in the not too distant future. One thing that we could do, but I'm a little cautious around getting those things, because that costs us money. It costs us money to get soldiers in place, so I'm not sure that's going to be one of our top priorities. Now, if we go to defenses, I'm not even sure we can do defenses just yet. Oh, we can do a tower. It might be worth us doing a bit of a tower. We will probably see guys coming in from this side. We've got I believe, yeah, look at this site here. This is up on a hill. So it could be a nice little safe spot there to build one. Something like that? Yeah, actually, that's not a bad idea. I think I'm going to go ahead and build one of them. It's going to cost us a little bit of gold, which we can afford at this stage. It'll reduce our gold, but it will help us when that first raider attack comes in. And a central town piece is not too bad, because I'm going to go ahead and build that, because that'll also help us out with some of these wild animals as well. So I think that's going to be a good one. Just the central one in there. It's up on a little bit of a hill, so it gives you... the higher you put it... Actually, I'll show you again. So if I put it down here, it only gives us like 2 damage. If you put it up here, I've got some like nice 5 damage over there, which is not bad, not bad. Now, if I show you this, look at that. If we put it up here, down at the bottom of the hill, it hits at like 18. So almost like a 2-shot kill on, I think it's about 40 health. There's some, 40 health that people have. Now, or the raiders at least. Now, if 4 shows me this, which is okay. If 3 shows me what my workers are actually doing. Oh, and what is this saying? Unable to work. Wandering, unable to work. Why are you guys unable to work? What is your story? You are a builder. Oh, you're a builder. You're not working. Not working. What does this actually mean? Something you're trying to do? I have no idea. Anyway, there will be some tools over here. Interesting. Wonder how that happened. So that's built. We've now have 1 lookout tower with one with 1 soldier. So that's about as good as we're going to get at the moment. That's going to help us out a little bit. The Fletcher should be producing arrows and stuff. This guy is all full up. So why are you not taking it over here? Yeah, this is a little distracting. So I'm going to switch that off so we don't need all of that detail. I do wonder why you're not moving stuff around. Do I not have laborers? Oh, no, I think it's been moved. We have laborers, but we do need more people all the time. 40 planks, so we're almost ready to upgrade. And I think that's going to be what we're going to do, push towards at the moment. Did this forager collect any willow thus far? No. Not that I can gather. Can we prioritize the willow, please, so we can get some baskets? Once we have baskets, we can move more stuff. Is that the only source of willow that I can comfortably see in this area? Let's get exploring down here and see whether we can get access to a few more things. I'm also pretty keen on doing a bit of an exploration run down this direction. So actually literally one person to each one of those flags is what's happening now. Someone is being sent that way. I'm a little bit more comfortable now that I've got that tower in place. It is likely that whoever is going to attack us is going to either head to this building or to this building. Probably this building, because that's where our gold is stashed at the moment. Our food is kind of holding on. This is taking super long. Let's have a look at what's here. We've got some more herbs down here. Yeah, nothing too exciting in this area. We've got some explorers heading off this direction. Ooh, there's some boars over there. They can actually attack us a little bit. There's some clay here. Ooh, a lot of clay. So clay will probably come and mine to this side. It's not too far away, actually. Shall we? Oh, we are still gathering a fair bit of stuff over here. So that's okay. All good. It's all coming in here now. Yeah, plenty of raw materials. So putting the raw materials in there is pretty good. So then you can move that around. I still don't know why this is struggling so much. But yeah, we're probably not. So what I'm going to move this down a little bit so we just generate a little bit more bows, because we may need some more. Excellent. Now we can upgrade this guy. Absolutely what we're going to do. We're going to start the upgrade over here, because that gives us access to some more prominent buildings and stuff to further expand our town. Yeah, everybody here is having a good time. We've got some wells available in all these areas. So all good actually. Food is looking healthy again. The construction should be pretty quick in this location, and we're pretty close to getting this done. Which once it's there we go. Now what we can do here is do crop rotation. So you've got like 3 different rotations, and this is 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, so a 3-year rotation. When you click here, you see all these various crops. So unlike Banished, we don't have to collect seeds and things. This shows us the kind of length of it happening, but there's a couple of things we can do. So first things first, we can start by running a few rounds of weeding, basically. So this is weeding. So you can see the weed level here is pretty high, and there's a bit of rockiness. So this guy will start to slowly take out the weeds and the likes. So that's basically what we're going to do here now. The fertility level is pretty high. So once we've done a few rounds of weeding, we may actually do one more on the next level as well. And then once that's done, I think what we'll do is we'll go for beans. The reason I like to do beans and peas, because beans is good for late in the season because it's heat tolerant. Peas is good for early in the season because it's frost tolerant. But also, it doesn't impact our fertility as much as some of our other crops. This one has a -2 impact on fertility. This one has a -2. This is a -2. That has a -5. So running wheat is really bad for fertility. Buckwheat -2. Rye -4. This is a -3 for cabbage, and leeks is a -4 as well. So I like running beans and peas. What we'll do is we'll run a round of beans after that guy right there. And then in this one, what we'll do is we'll run a pea and a bean, and probably that's going to be a bit about it. So we'll start it. We'll do it about there. And similarly, probably do a little bit of this stuff like this, and then we'll come and sort it out again. So there we go. We can run clovers to also get that working a little better. Now, one of the things that we'll do now is get ourselves, because we'll quickly find that the animals will start eating this because it's not walled off. So what we'll do is we'll get a basic fence. We'll get a basic fence up. Come on. So fence there, because you can see animals walking in our streets here. We'll get a little bit of a fence gate. Probably something like that is going to be all good. So I'd like to make it look at least a little bit realistic. So we'll do that and we'll close that off. So now the builders would come here and build our fence. Now, what we do have here is it's pretty far away to go to that root cellar. So what I might do is I might build a new root cellar. Somewhere over here. Yeah, it's probably about right to do it somewhere over here. So let's start by putting the root cellar in that general location. Almost done on the upgrade here, and then we'll be tier 2, and we can have a whole new list. So that's how research works, basically like this. Pretty good on that, and none of this will actually do. Will actually spoil at the moment, so our food supply is pretty good. Now, everybody's happy, town center is going. We've got level 2 now, and we can upgrade to tier 3 once we upgrade our houses to homesteads, and we've got a school built, and we've got a trading post built, and the likes, and 150 people actually. So yeah, a fair bit of growth that is required. You can see people are doing their thing here. Is the weed level going down? Not quite yet. Not quite yet, but at least our little fence is coming in. Now, let's have a quick look as the final piece of this episode. Let's have a quick look at what's coming in at tier 2. We've got a wagon shop, which is a little bit weird. You can't actually buy wagons at the wagon shop, but it's a place where there is a wagon that moves things around from different storages and the like. So that's something that's really useful, and we need to get. A granary is going to be important when we start getting grain. Here you can see a vault where at the moment we're storing all of our gold at the storehouse over here, which is it's not ideal. A cooper comes in at tier 3. Now, food production. Now we can get a windmill so that we can turn wheat into flour. Bakery comes in. At some point we can do a barn. We need a trading post first, and we can do an arborist. That's something I'm going to get cracking on straight away because we get fruit from that, and that'll help the whole scurvy situation. Under resources, we start to gain access to mining, but we need a wagon shop first. So there's a few prerequisites which we'll deal with. There's a lot for us to build in tier 2. And then defenses-wise, we can build a barracks, which is not something I'm going to rush to. We have now access to palisades, so we can actually start walling off our town, and there's some tier 2 decorations. I haven't actually even looked much at the decorations, but decorations will be required for desirability later on. Amenities, though, at tier 2 gives us access to a healer's house, which is something that's going to be quite important, a trading post, a school, and a rat catcher. Rat catcher, we can see some infestations of rats happening from time to time, so it's something that we will pay attention to, but I think our first priority is probably going to be the trading post, and I would like to build it pretty central and close to where we're actually dealing with storing some stuff, so people don't have to travel too far for that specific issue there. Now, can we do slope? Slope is a little steep here, is it? Something like that. I'll place it in here, and we'll slowly start. Well, even if I do that, yeah, I'll place it there, and we'll start getting it built. Adding a little bit of decorations around it is not going to be a bad thing, I think. So I'll place it there, get ready, and what we'll do is we'll run that pathway through there, and on this side. Yeah, so we can put some plaza tiles next to it. Again, this is one of those that the raiders love to attack, so being in the range of this tower is going to be pretty cool to keep us nice and comfortable. So guys, we are progressing well. We still haven't seen our first raiders, but we are doing a pretty decent job with regards to progressing through the tech tree, building all of the various things we require, slowly growing our population, which needs to probably go a little quicker. We've got our first farm up and running, and we're building a little fence around it. Now, it's not up and running. We're kind of preparing it for maybe for next season to give us some food in the next season. We're providing something here so we can actually another forager in this location might be really good for us. And yeah, we're slowly getting ready to trade. Probably starting to collect some stuff in here. Yes, absolutely. So you can see some arrows going around, and we should be building a few new bows as well. So we will continue to expand. Yeah, it's about time for us to build some new stuff over here, but it's looking good. It's looking good. Guys, as always, thank you. This is going to be the end of the episode. As always, please hit that like button if you've enjoyed it. Leave me some comments down below. What do you think of Farthest Frontier? Have you started playing this game yet? Have you managed to survive? And yeah, leave me some comments if you want us to do something. If there's something that you have a question about in this game, please leave it in the comments. I'm happy to investigate and let you know my thoughts and experiences with some of the game mechanics if you need that. And yes, I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.